We all know the mission of K9s For Warriors, to partner wonderfully and well-trained dogs with warriors who just need a little extra comfort. You might ask the question, where do these dogs come from? Some are rescues and many are puppies. Who raises these puppies? People like Paul and Alicia Bednar. Welcome. I am so grateful that you two and Peanut are here with me today. What is it that first got you interested in the idea of raising a puppy for K9s For Warriors?
Great question. Really, the K9s For Warriors campus is right down the road from where we live. And we wanted to find a way to get involved with the organization. I work with a few lenders around town like Aaron Dewey with Caliber Home Loans, and we attended an event, understood the different volunteer opportunities, and found puppy raising would be a perfect suitable fit for us.
Excellent. How do they make the pairing between the appropriate family and a particular puppy? How does that happen?
Well, we first camped the puppy to try it out, and then we went through an application process, and K9s For Warriors actually visited our home. We do have a house pet as well, and through that process, we were paired with our first puppy, who just graduated in October, and when he went back to the K9s campus in September, they asked us if we would be interested in raising another puppy, and we said yes, and here's Peanut.
So there's a real pairing. Not only is there a pairing after graduation between a specific dog and a warrior, there's a pairing and a matchmaking process between the family and that individual puppy.
Yes.
How did it go when you brought Peanut into your family initially? How did your other pet respond?
She's a little older, so she's kind of, what is this here? And she kind of thinks that she's the queen of the household. But for her, they play. It's actually kind of nice because she's a little older. She gets a younger playmate. They run around a little bit, but for the most part, it's nice for the puppy to kind of realize how to be with another dog, and they learn a lot from the older dog. And she takes it with stride. She does like it.
How about the training that you're doing with the dog prior to relinquishing the dog for its final training? How intensive is the training between you, the organization, and Peanut?
Well, the organization provides all the support that you need, and we attend at least 1 or 2 training classes at the K9s For Warrior campus per month. We also go out on different training exercises that they may have around town, and we participate in different ambassador events that K9s For Warrior has to promote K9s For Warriors amongst the community, and we bring Peanut out and talk about the organization, how people can get involved in any way that they choose.
And the specific needs of the dog, the vet services or diet and whatnot, is there assistance with that?
100%. All the costs are covered. Veterinary, food, any other support that we may need. Even if we need one-on-one training to work on a particular habit that may be happening with our puppy, or just so that they can refocus themselves in a behavior that they need just a little extra push on taking care of.
How about using these training skills with your other dog? How did that play out? Can you teach an old dog new tricks with these special skills?
You can, especially when the treats come out. When the treats come out, all the dogs are around, and so it's kind of funny in that sense. But it does actually help. It helps quite a bit. And even just some of the training that you get with how to deal with puppies, and I guess maybe personally for me, learning patience and that sort of thing has actually just helped me in my general life. So I don't know. I feel very grateful that I've learned quite a bit in this process.
How long is the raising process? How many weeks, months, years?
Well, we received Peanut and our first puppy when they were about 9 or 10 weeks old, and we will have them until they're about 14 or 15 months old, and they'll return to the K9s For Warriors campus for actual service dog training.
That's a year or so of bonding.
Yeah, a little over.
This is Peanut's your second go around.
Yes.
Share with me the challenge of relinquishing the puppy as a teenager. Touch me about that.
That's probably one of our most common questions that we get. because we love Peanut. We loved our first puppy, and we know going into this program that there's a bigger purpose. There's a bigger purpose for the dog to save a warrior's life. And to date, K9s For Warriors has saved 596 warriors as of the December graduating class.
You know, I was thinking that relinquishing the dog, or whatever the term of art is, it's a lot like raising a child. There's not an expectation that your child stays with you until the end of their life. And it's a measure of success when the child becomes independent, and then they bond with another human, ideally, and live a full and happy life. I think they're very similar. Very similar. What about the retention of the relationship between the family who's raising the puppy, and then they graduate, they're paired with a warrior? Are you able to participate in their lives in any way?
If the warrior wants to reach out, we can provide our contact information, and if the warrior wants to have a post-graduation relationship, we're certainly open to that. That's not true in all cases, because the warriors really, at the time that they graduate, they're going back home, they're trying to integrate back into their lifestyle, and continue their bond with their lifelong battle buddy.
Makes me think, too, of organ donors.
Right.
In some cases, there becomes a blending of relationships, and in other cases, it doesn't feel like the right mix for those individuals. So I guess it feels like if it's the right and appropriate fit for all concerned, that sometimes that does that, and other times not so much. Okay, I respect that. That's good. Well, this is exciting. I know a lot of people would like to learn more and find out what their role might be with K9s For Warriors, whether that's a donor or a puppy raiser or whatever that is. There's many ways to participate. What's the best way for people to make initial contact with the organization?
They can contact the website at K9sforwarriors.org and go to the volunteer section and go ahead and
someone's going to reach out.
Somebody's going to reach out to you.
Opportunities. I thank you so much for bringing Peanut in. He's a wonderful guy. He's well behaved. He's attentive to you, especially. You must be holding the treats.
She's got the treats.
I appreciate that. I want to thank Paul and Alicia for sharing with us. It's something really worthy of considering. If the raising of the puppy isn't quite right, there are many opportunities that you can be involved and do great things for those people who've done great things for us.